Now there is simply no excuse for the Pakatan government, for which the Penang Water Authority is under their supervision, to increase the water rates. And we are giving you 3 reasons why. First, the water increase will cause long-term serious implications to the rakyat. There are actually 2 categories of people involved. The first category obviously involves those households with 5 people and above, because these are the group of people that is going to use water, more water, because common sense. More people, you need more water. Okay, unless the state government is telling this group of people that maybe one day instead of taking bath twice, they have to take bath once to cut down the water usage. Now, effective from this month, therefore, this particular category of household, we estimate that they are going to incur an additional average increase of $8 a month. That is from our working now. Now, to some people, this $8 may be a small sum. But if you are talking about those categories of people who are earning $1,000 a month, $1,500 a month, $8 will have an implication, because this is a monthly increase, not a yearly increase. The second category of people who are involved are those in small businesses. We are talking about, if you are having a barber shop, if you are having a hair salon, if you are having a pet shop, car wash, laundry, hawkers complex. Now all these people are going to be affected. And this group of people are not rich. They are not belong to the category of rich, as mentioned by the Penang state government. That is only affecting the poor. I mean, not affecting the rich, but not the poor. So this is wrong. This is obviously wrong. Owners of hair salons and all this, they are not categorized as rich people. They are ordinary people, who just earn a small business, but now every month they have to incur a more heavier expenses. Just an illustration on the impact of the water tariff increase. I have here 3 categories. 1, coffee shop owners. A typical coffee shop owner, we check, they have to pay $500 a month for water usage. That is before the water increase. After the 27% increase, they have to pay $635 a month. 1 year, it translates, to $7,620, and they have to incur $1,620 increase a year. That is for small coffee shops. So the bigger the coffee shop, the more they have to incur. Hawkers complex and so on. Second category is the SMI factories. Small companies, small industries. On the average, we take an average, they use about $3,000 a month. So after the increase, they have to pay $810 additional. 1 year, they have to incur $45,720, meaning to say they have to come up with almost $10,000 increase a year for SMI companies. For the multinational companies, MNC, even worse. We have checked around, there are some MNC's companies incurring $100,000 a month water usage. 100,000. 27% increase means every month they have to pay 27,000 extra. And 1 year, they will have to increase 300 over 1,000. That is the impact of the water increase. Also see a problem of hygiene here. By right, the state government should be encouraging, especially food outlets, hawkers complexes, to use even more water, because you want to clean the utensils and everything, more often, so that it is cleaner. We are promoting cleanliness. That is very important. We cannot compromise on cleanliness. But as a result of this increase, There may be some categories we don't know, want to cut down costs a little bit, wash less. After that, what happens? Let's say, arising from this, there is an outbreak of disease. Who is going to be responsible? So gerakan, we will hold the state government accountable and responsible if there is any outbreak of diseases arising from this water increase. Finally, the water increase will also affect investment. At a time when competition, for investment is so keen, every little factor is important. For people, either investors who are already here or people who are thinking of investing in Penang, they will look at all the factors which are involved. I've just illustrated to you a very simple example just now, where if you're an MNC, you have to incur in 300,000 extra a year. May not be a very huge amount, but it is still a factor to consider in any kind of investment. Now all these examples which I've illustrated, ladies and gentlemen of the press, they clearly show the negative effect of the water increase. So therefore this is definitely not a case of not affecting the poor, as the Penang state government is trying to tell us so painfully. Maybe they have this narrow view that the poor cannot afford to have large families. That's why, no need. It does not affect them, only rich people affected. But ironically, it is actually sometimes, if you look at statistics, the richer families sometimes tend to have smaller families. So it's not true. This is just to debunk, what they are trying to say.